What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll be showing you how to draw Surfing Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And by the way, I'm Marty. I've worked in the video game and film industry for over 25 years and I've helped thousands of artists just like you level up their skills. If you want to get better and faster, sign up for my free club newsletter. I'll personally send you a new workshop every week plus bonus materials to help you grow. Now let's get on with today's lesson. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of the page with the nose. We're going to start with the top edge. Starting over on the left side, let's curve this up, go across the middle, and then back down on the right. Now I want to round out the ends and just pull that down towards the bottom of the nose, round this out, and then go up towards the right side. Now on either side, along the bottom, draw a small curve for the nostrils, and we'll fill the nostrils in black. Now I'm going to leave a gap along the outside of the nose and draw in the eyes. So we're going to step over, curve this up, round up the eye, and then pull that back in towards the point. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're just going to line this up, going up, round up the eye, and then bring that back in. Along the top of each eye, just add a circle for a highlight. And then I'll switch to my thick black marker and fill the inside of the pupils. You want to go around those highlights. Now just up above the nose, we're going to add some folds. Let's start on the left. We're going to go up, bend that down. Let's move up and draw a shorter curve. Now we're going to move down and draw the top edge of the mouth. Let's step over towards the left. Start with a curve going up towards the nose, then back down. Now let's curl the mouth, going up towards the corners. And then on the ends, we'll add a small bracket. In between the nose and the mouth, draw a straight line to connect. And we'll open up the mouth. Let's start back on the left side. Curve this down, go across, and then up. Let's add those two large fangs on either side. Starting on the left, bend this down and in, and then curve that back up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now move in and draw two smaller teeth, just rounding out the tips. Let's add two large fangs across the bottom. Curve this up and in, and then down. Then again, adding two smaller fangs in the center. Now in between the teeth, we're going to add the tongue. Let's start on the left side. Curve this up, bend this down towards the right. I'm going to add a fold. Step back, going up, and then down. Now from here, we're going to draw the top edge of the brow coming around the bottom half of the head. Let's start from the left side of the nose. We're going to go up, from the top of the eyebrow. Let's round this out, come across, and then down towards the jaw. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the side of the nose, going up towards the same height, come around, and then down. Let's go back to the left side. I'm just going to round up the jaw, and just pull that in just underneath the mouth. Do the same thing on the right. Now from the corners of the mouth, we're going to add a seam, coming around and then down. Now I also want to add that seam around the eyes. Let's continue this curve from the side of the nose coming down towards a point. Curve this around the eye and bend that up towards the side of the head. Let's add some thickness to the eyebrows. Starting from the outside, we're going to go up a little bit higher in the middle towards the top of that curve, and then back down, and we'll fill the eyebrow in black. Let's do the same thing on the right, going up, and then down, and then we'll fill the inside. Now I want to add a thick fold across the top of the eyebrow. Starting back on the side of the head, we're going to go up higher, and then bend that down. Let's go on top of the brow on the left, curve the head going up and in towards the middle, And we're just going to add some hairs in the center. Let's start with a curve going out and then up. Bend that down. Add another one going out towards the right. And then down. Let's add a small bump. I'm just going to close out the head going in towards the brow. Now with the face complete, let's draw those large ears on the side of the head. We're going to start from the left side of the head, curve this across, in, and then back out towards the top. Let's go over towards the right side and do the same thing, going the opposite direction, coming in, and then out. Now I'm going to work our way around the outside. So let's start by rounding out the ear, coming down, and we'll add a notch with a sideways V, coming in and back out. Let's continue this curve, coming down and then back in. Let's do the same thing on the right side, but we're going to bring that notch down towards the bottom. So let's round out the ear, come down to right about there. Let's add that notch, and then curve this in towards the side. Now let's add those flaps along the inside of the ear, starting up here, curve this down and then in. Let's go to the outside, curve this down and then in. Let's add a Hawaiian style to our character by adding a floral lei underneath the head. Let's start on the left side. Just gonna add these little curves going around in a circle. Just tuck that in underneath the chin. Now move down towards the bottom, add another one. We're gonna bring this in towards the center of the body. Add one in the middle. Now you want to work our way back up towards the right side. And then going back to the side of the head, just tuck this in underneath. Let's go to the center of each flower and add a small circle. Now we're going to move down and draw the side of the body, starting underneath, curves around and then down towards the hips. Now we move in towards the center, step down and add a curve, going down and then up. Let's add a patch in the center of the body, starting on the left side, curves down, across, and then back up. Now let's draw on the legs. We're going to leave a large gap in the center. Let's step all the way over towards the left, bend this out and then down towards the heel, go to the right, and do the same thing. Now let's round out the foot, going out towards the first toe. Let's layer that toe on top. So we're going to step up, draw a circle, going all the way around. You want to leave a gap along the inside. Let's layer another toe in behind. So starting from the top, draw another circle. On the outside of each toe, let's draw a small oval for the nail. And now we're going to go back up to the hips and draw the outside leg. Let's step up to create a fold. We're going to go out and then bend that down on top of that outside toe. Now let's move up to the top. We're going to stretch the arms out towards the side, but on the inside we're going to add those inflatable floaties. Let's start from the left side, bend this down and up, just with a small curve. Just going to round this out and just tuck this up underneath the head. Now I want to layer the arms in behind. From this point, step up, draw a short curve going out and up towards the wrist. Now let's draw the thumb. Bend this down and out, round up the thumb, and pull that up towards the hand. Let's add that first finger, going up and out, round up the finger, and bend that back in. Let's add the second finger. From the inside, step out, bend this up and out. Round up the finger and bend that back in. Now let's layer the third finger in behind, starting at the top of this curve, come in towards the side of the head. Let's separate the nail across the thumb, bend this in and then down. And then on each finger, just going to round these out on those first two fingers. Now with the character complete, let's finish this off with the surfboard underneath. Now we're going to add a wave over on the left side. So underneath the left toe, let's step down. Just going to bend this out and then up. Round out the water, come down, bend this all the way up towards the top, come around, and then back in. Let's add another wave going out. Now I just want to curve this around and back in towards that starting point. Come around towards the bottom and just pull this up. Let's add some water splashes on the outside, starting here, going up and out, round this out, and pull that in towards the point. Let's add a smaller one along the top. Now I'm going to add a separation across the edge of the wave. Let's start from the bottom. We're going to draw a wave. Goes around, little curves going across, and then back down towards the inside. Now going back to this point, we're going to draw the bottom of the surfboard. Start with a gradual curve coming down, and then bend that up towards the right. Just going to round this out in behind the legs and back down in behind the wave. Round out the end, pull that in. Now continue over toward the left side and bend that down. I'm going to finish off with a stripe going across the center of the board. Let's start on the left side, going across, in between the heels, and then out towards the right. Let's step down, draw another line, and then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how I draw Surfing Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each day where I'll show you how to draw different characters just like this. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.